3-4 subtracting polynomials. When we are subtracting polynomials, we can use the vertical method or the horizontal method. Either way, we are distributing that negative into that second set of parentheses or that second expression. So if we look at example A, we have 5x plus 2 minus negative 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. So that top is that 5x plus 2. That bottom is going to be that minus parentheses negative 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. So when we do this, we are distributing that negative, and it's going to turn every sign to be the opposite sign in front of this term. So this is really going to be 5x plus 2 plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. So we can go ahead and combine our like terms here. That 2x squared drops down. The 5x plus 3x is 8x, and that 2 minus 4 is negative 2. So 2x squared plus 8x minus 2. For B, we have y squared plus y minus 1 minus a negative 2y squared plus y plus 1. So again, we're going to change the sign on everything underneath or on the bottom in front of each term. So this is going to then turn into be y squared plus y minus 1 plus 2y squared minus y minus 1. So now we're just going to combine our like terms. So the y squared plus 2y squared is going to be 3y squared. The y minus y cancels out, and the negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. So 3y squared minus 2. If we look at example 3, we have 4x squared minus x minus a negative x squared minus 1. So that minus 1 we're actually going to move over to where it's underneath its like term, which we don't have 1, so we can put that plus 0 on top. So we're going to change the sign on each of these terms. This is going to give us a 4x squared minus x plus 0 plus x squared minus 0x plus 1. The 4x squared plus x squared is going to give us 5x squared. The negative x minus nothing is just negative x. And then the 0 plus 1 is just 1. So 5x squared minus x plus 1. For 4, we have a negative z cubed minus 2z minus 1 minus a negative z cubed plus 2z plus 1. So again, we're going to distribute that negative, change the sign on each of our terms underneath, and rewrite to where we have negative z cubed minus 2z minus 1 plus z cubed minus 2z minus 1. So now combine your like terms. Negative z cubed plus z cubed is going to cancel those out to just give us nothing for them. And then the negative 2z minus 2z is negative 4z. And negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. So negative 4z minus 2. For 5, we have 8y minus 7 minus 1 minus 3y. So we have to rearrange these terms in that second set of parentheses so where their like terms are on top of each other. So 8y minus 7 goes on top, minus parentheses. The 3y is going to go first. The sign in front of it's negative, so it's negative 3y underneath the 8y. And that 1 is a positive 1. So now distribute that negative, change the sign on everything underneath, rewrite 8y minus 7 plus 3y minus 1. 8y plus 3y is going to give us 11y, and the negative 7 minus 1 is negative 8. So 11y minus 8. If we look at 6, we have negative a squared minus 5ab plus 4b squared minus 3a squared minus 2ab minus 2b squared. Oops, minus 7. There we go. Okay, so distribute that negative. This 3a squared is going to turn into a negative, the 2ab is positive, the 2b squared is positive, and the 7 is positive. So we can rewrite this. So we're combining like terms now. So we have that, we're going to rewrite, then combine like terms. So negative a squared minus 5ab plus 4b squared. And then we're going to have a negative 3a squared plus 2ab plus 2b squared plus 7. Now combine the like terms. So the negative a squared minus 3a squared is negative 4a squared. The negative 5ab plus 2ab is negative 3ab. The 4b squared plus 2b squared is 6, so positive 6b squared, and that plus 7 gets dropped down. So we have negative 4a squared minus 3ab plus 6b squared plus 7. If we look at our next example, we have 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus x squared minus 2x plus 3. So we're going to have that 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus parentheses x squared minus 2x plus 3. Distribute that negative, change those signs. You're going to have a 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus a negative x squared plus 2x minus 3. And you're going to combine like terms from here. So 3x squared minus x squared is 2x squared. The negative 2x plus 2x cancels out, and 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So 2x squared minus 2. So with our next example, we are doing this horizontally. So we are taking that negative and distributing it into the second set of parentheses and changing all of those signs. So for a, we would have 2q squared minus q minus 8 minus 2q squared minus q plus 4. So then we just combine like terms. The 2q squareds cancel out. The negative q minus q is negative 2q. And then negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. So we have negative 2q minus 4 for our solution. For b, we have to distribute again that negative to all of those terms. So we're going to have 2ab minus b plus a minus 2b squared minus b minus a minus 4. So look for your highest degree there. That negative 2b is going to come first, negative 2b squared. Then you have the negative 2, or the positive 2ab, which doesn't match up with another ab, so that goes 2ab. And then that b minus b, negative b minus b is negative 2b, b. And then we have that a minus a, which cancels, and then that negative 4 we just dropped down. So writing this in standard form, we have negative 2b squared plus 2ab minus 2b minus 4. For 6, again, distribute that negative, change the sign on everything in the second set. We have negative x cubed plus y squared plus y minus x plus x cubed minus y minus x. So the negative x cubed plus x cubed cancels out. The y squared gets dropped down. The y minus y cancels out. And then we have the negative x minus x, which is negative 2x. So y squared minus 2x is our solution. For 7, doing the same thing, distribute that negative. We have 18z plus 12 minus 11z minus plus 5, and then combine your like terms. The 18z minus 11z is going to give us 7z, and then the 12 plus 5 is 17. So 7z plus 17 is our solution. If we look at our next example, for 8, we have 6a minus 4b plus c minus 4a minus 4b plus c. So this is going to turn into 6a minus 4b plus c minus 4a minus 4b minus c. So again, combine like terms. The 6a minus 4a is 2a. The negative 4b minus 4b is negative 8b. And the c's cancel out. So it's just the 2a minus 8b. For 9, again, distribute that negative. We are going to be left with 3x cubed minus 2x squared y plus xy squared minus x cubed minus x squared y plus xy squared. So combining like terms, at 3x cubed minus the x cubed is going to give us 2x cubed. The negative 2x squared y matches with the negative x squared y, so that's negative 3x squared y. And then the xy squared plus xy squared is 2xy squared. So this is, final answer is 2x cubed minus 3x squared y plus 2xy squared.